Dolly, tow bar. Which one are you supposed to use? Let's find out.
So you bought you an RV. That's awesome. Now you're trying to figure out, do I tow with a dolly or do I use a tow bar? So if that's what you're trying to figure out, this video is for you. We broke down the cost and did a comparison of both. We've owned both in the past, and they're both worked really well. But ultimately, what you want to know is, what's it going to cost me? A tow dolly with surge brakes, like what we have here, will cost you between $2,500 and $3,000. That's it. You just roll up on it, strap her down, and take off. The only thing that you'll really, other than that, you'll have to pay for is the receiver coming out of the back of your RV and the ball, probably 50 bucks. But really, $3,000 or a little bit less, and you're ready to rock. Okay, now let's talk about the tow bar system. The tow bar system is outstanding. However, it's a lot of upfront cost and a lot more maintenance that has to go in for as mounting it to your vehicle and the vehicle that you're towing and getting it ready for the road. The tow bar system consists of a base plate that has to be mounted on your tow vehicle, the tow bar itself, the custom wiring harness that has to be wired into your the towed vehicle's wiring system, so you have brake lights and blinkers and all that, and plus you need a braking system. That's just for the parts, not to mention the labor it costs to install this at the dealership or RV place that you're taking your vehicle to have it all installed. Considering all the parts for the tow bar system and the labor, altogether out the door, you're looking at about $5,000 compared to the $3,000 with the tow dolly. Now, a lot of it's personal preference, and there's a caveat to this is the tow bar and the tow dolly. There's certain vehicles can be towed with each one, like a front wheel drive car. Just about any front wheel drive car can be towed with a tow dolly. Where it's not the, which you can't say the same for a tow bar. A tow bar, usually you see the Jeeps and stuff like this, which is fantastic. But the biggest thing I can tell you is, if you're going to tow something with a tow dolly or a tow bar, consult your owner's manual. They're going to tell you what you can and can't do for its towing. Now, the reason we selected the tow dolly is, one, we didn't want to have to do any kind of modifications to our vehicle, the little Nissan. And two, we just wanted something that we could hook up to our RV and go. Quick and easy. We didn't want to wait around on no shops to do anything to our vehicles. We just wanted to go. Now, up to this point, you're probably thinking, hands down, the tow dolly is the way to go. Not so fast. I want to make sure I paint an accurate picture for everyone. Now, with us, when we had the vehicle loaded up, we strapped her down. It's not that big of a process. The little bit of the drawbacks is, when we stop to get gas or we stop at a rest area, we'll go back and check our straps and make sure they're tight. Most of the time they are. Sometimes you have to give them another tighten up, which 2 seconds. Just pull the ratchet and it tightens up the straps up. Another drawback is, once you get to some RV parks, you might have to unload your vehicle because you're too long with the dolly, and then you have to put the dolly. You might have to park your dolly at overflow parking, or like what we do, we'll push it up, unhook it, and push it up underneath our RV sometimes, so that the RV, the dolly, and our tow vehicle can fit on the pad. With the tow bar, you don't have that. With the tow bar, you unhook from it, and the tow bar will swing up close to your RV, and it doesn't take any extra space. And the tow bar is easier to hook up to your tow vehicle. Really, I thought it was going to be a little bit more maintenance intensive, loading up a tow vehicle on the Dolly, because I've never done it before, and it takes me. Terry drives it up onto the Dolly for me, and then once she drove it up there and shut it off, it takes me about 10 minutes to ratchet both tires down and put the pin on and pin the front of the Dolly, and that's it. Like I said, that the only drawback is every once in a while you have to stop and check check your straps and make sure they're tight.
Whichever system you pick, make sure you get some kind of instructions on it, how to hook it up, practice doing it. When I bought this Dolly, I'd never done it before, and I had Camping World give me a walkthrough. And afterwards, I actually learned more watching some YouTube videos. Some guys showed some tips and tricks that made all the difference in the world to me. So that's what I'll suggest. You guys get some instruction, watch some videos, ask questions, whatever it is that you feel like is going to give you that level of comfort. Make sure you do that, because you know really you want to be safe. You want people around you to be safe, and you don't want to damage your equipment or your vehicle. So make sure you get some instruction on it.
Whichever route you choose to pull your tow vehicle, there really isn't a right and wrong method. They're both really good. At the end of the day, it's just what you feel comfortable doing. If there's any more questions you have, or drop us a comment, and I'll try and answer any other things that I might not covered. But if you comment, hey, I promise I'll get back to you. Do me a favor, like, share this video, please. Follow us. We want to hear more from you guys. If there's something else you want us to talk about, let us know that too in a comment, and we'll try and do that. Until next time.